welcome to this video. My name is Kayaks and I'm back with another video. So we are back in the advanced server, guys, and guess what? Oh wait, you really don't have to guess because by now it's obvious why I show up in the advanced server. It's because of new heroes, and this time we have a fighter, a new hero, another new hero just after the new marksman. And this guy is another mean looking dude, and his name is Terizla. I hope I pronounced it right. Well, whatever. Man, Monton's naming skills are terrible, man. Terizla? Seriously? Well, they should name themselves Terizla because their naming skill is terrible. His name should have been Jahamdude. You know, they should hire me. What a great name, right? Because he has a giant hammer and he's a dude, so Jahamdude. And look at this. His hammer is even bigger than Mino's. So the name fits, man. Jahamdude. Well, Monton, you need to hire me so that I can make your naming skills great again. Yeah, I will stop with the lame jokes. Even I am tired of all these lame jokes. Man, I need to hire someone to write jokes for me. Anyways, let's get serious and have a look at this guy's backstory. So you know what to do if you want to read the backstory. Just pause the video and do it. I'm just gonna give you a short explanation. This guy was trapped inside the freaking Monian Empire's light monastery where that Granger dude came from. So all the mean looking guys are coming from the same place. So there must be something wrong in this place, man. There must be some dark shit going on. Man, they should rename that place from Monastery of Light to Monastery of Mean Dudes. That would have been much better and fitting. Anyways, so this guy was trapped inside there behind some heavyweight door, and as you know, there is always some stupid shitting moron who always opens these kind of doors. And so this guy becomes free and roams around everywhere, but he doesn't remember his past. And then our dear Selena shows up, the abyssal witch who guides this guy, and then he remembers his past. So it seems he was the leader of a group of blacksmiths who were so good at their work that they could put life into the weapons. So now you know where Hanzo got his sword with a mouth, right? So, but then they refused to listen to the Monian Empire's leader at their time, and so they got punished. This guy got tortured, a lot of experiment went on him, and so this is how his backstory goes. So this is your hero, Terizla the Executor, and now he is back for revenge. Be aware, Monian Empire, it seems you had some skeletons in your closet, huh? So this guy is gonna break those skeletons now. Well, I don't know why I said that. Anyways, so this is the new hero, guys. That was his backstory. So let's have a look at this guy's skills first. We will have a look at his passive at the end because his passive is something needs to be explained well. So I will be explaining it later. So we will be looking at his first skill now, which is called the butt cracker. So he smashed the ground so hard, a crack appears on the ground, which is called a fissure, by the way, if you don't know, fun fact. And it will reach you and damage you because it will create some more crack in your butt, and you will have so much pain that you won't be able to walk and you will be slowed down. But that's not the end of pain for you, because after some time the butt crack will grow bigger and damage you some more. No, I didn't make it up, because if you read the skill description, it says that the crack, the fissure, will drill in your body. So I couldn't come up with any other logical explanation other than this. So there you go. Have some fun. And as you can see, every time you hit the enemy, you get some movement speed too. Also notice here that the speed of duration that you get is actually same as the duration after which the enemy takes rest of the damage from his first skill. So if you know this, then you should be able to combine your other skill damage with this so that the enemy receives a lot of damage in a short instant. This way you should be able to, eliminate some pesky heroes who doesn't want to die easily. This is a very good skill, guys, because as you see, when you slow your enemies down, at the same time you also get a lot of movement speed. So you can chase your enemies down or escape from them. These skills effect also work on minions and jungle creeps too. You can get movement speed and also slow them down. And as you can see, I'm not using any boots here, and even without boots I get a lot of movement speed. So if you are using any boots, then you will get a lot of movement speed and will be able to escape any close situation. So this is a really great skill, and let's move on and have a look at his second skill, which is called Heavyweight Bitch Slapping, where Terizla picks up his terrible giant-ass hammer to terribly bitch slap the enemy 3 times. While the 2 bitch slap, deals damage only. The third bitch slap is a heavyweight one, which also deals damage but a bit more and slows the freaking enemy down, because after getting so much bitch slap, anyone would have a hard time walking. Just look at him go, man. After getting this bitch slap, man, if you still stand up, then let me congratulate you, because you have some balls that are made of freaking steel. Though I'm not sure if having balls of steel would help you stand up or not, but let's move on and check the skills on some enemy. And as you can see, whenever he uses this bitch slaps, he always moves forward, like he deals a small dash. As you can see, even there is a arrow-like thing before doing his skills. As you can see, he just jumps forward a bit. It's like dashing, and as you can see, while the first two bitch slap only deal damage, the third one slows the enemy down by 30%. As you can see, our Layla got slowed down. Also, the slow effect, the third bitch slap, can be stacked, which I'm not sure how you are supposed to do it, because the second skill has a long cooldown, so it's not like you can immediately use it while the enemy is slowed down. So maybe they meant that all three of the bitch slap has some slow effect, so three of them can stack, or you are supposed to stack it with your first skill's slow effect. Anyways, as you can see here, if you use your bitch slap to the enemy very close range, then you won't be able to deal any damage, because you will be just jumping over them, because every bitch slap has a small area where you jump. So if you use it very close, then you won't be able to deal any damage. So keep that in mind if you buy him in the future and they don't change anything of his skills. Here I try to stack the third skill slowdown effect with the first skill slowdown effect, which is obvious because every hero would get 4 more slowdown if you use another slow effect on them. So why mention the stack? I think they meant it as that all three of the bitch slap has some slow effect and all three can stack. But anyways, let's see, they might improve the skill description. Anyways, let's move on and check his ultimate, the third skill, which is called the circle of binding. I mean the circle of binding, where he smashes in, ties the enemy to a cog with freaking chains, and drags them toward the center like a bitch while they cry for their mama. Man, overacting, overloaded. But that's not the end of suffering for the enemy, because every time they get yanked and dragged toward the center, they will be receiving more damage. So after the initial damage, after doing the ultimate, they will also receive more damage if they get chained down and grounded. They will be dragged toward the center, unable to escape or move, and every time they get yanked, they will receive more and more damage. And this is how it looks like when you do it to someone who is trying to get out. They get dragged toward the center every time like a freaking bitch. And this skill, the ultimate, works on multiple enemies. So if you can hit the whole enemy team with your ultimate, then all 5 of the enemies will be chained down and dragged around. Just like here, all the Laylas are getting pulled toward the center. Well, that looked really cool. So let's try that again. Here you go. Pull, pull, and pull. So get ready to have another annoying hero in Mobile Legends that's gonna annoy your butts red. And as you saw, the skill doesn't work, the change doesn't work on anything else other than hero units. So as you can see, no minions or creeps will be affected by the ultimate. Only the initial damage they will receive, they won't get chained down, because they didn't do anything wrong. It is their home. It's us who is doing the bad stuff, killing them everywhere we go. So this guy is here to punish everyone, I guess, since he's an executor, right? And so those were his awesome skills, and now we will be having a look at his equally awesome passive, which is called What the Freak is Marksman Barrier. So as the passive says, when his HP goes below 30%, he will receive this barrier around him, which will reduce the incoming damage by 60% if it's coming from beyond the barrier's range. If it is coming from inside the barrier, then the damage will be same, but if it is outside, then the damage will be reduced by 60%, and there is a huge advantage against marksman. That's why it is called What the Heck is Marksman Barrier, because, well, he doesn't know what marksman is. As due to this passive, any marksman will have a very hard time killing this guy. because all their attacks from range will be reduced by 60%, and if he had any defense item on him, then that damage will be reduced even further. So they will have to come very close if they want to kill him at low HP. And if they come close, then he has some awesome CC skills with which he can wipe the freaking floor with them. So he is like the anti-marksman. Also, as you can see, he can even use his passive against turret damage too. So when he gets the shield, even turret damage will be reduced by 60%. So if there is a low HP turret in enemy lane and you want to push it, then you can use your passive to tank while your teammate can take out that turret. But wait, that's not all. He has another part of his passive which is called I like it slow but harder. As you can see, he has physical attack 414 and attack speed 0.82. So if we buy any attack speed item, as his passive says, instead of getting any physical attack speed, he would instead get physical damage increased. For every 1% of extra attack speed, he will receive 2 points of physical damage. So this is the second part of his passive. As you can see, his physical attack increased to 494 with 2 Wind Talker, and his attack speed 0.82 remained the same. And if we max out his attack speed, then his physical attack total will be 814 and no attack speed will be increased. It will still be 0.82 his attack speed, remain unchanged. This is the second part of his passive. As I said, this guy likes it slowly but hard. No pun intended. All he wants is to beat up his enemies very hard but slowly so that he can savor the feeling of, beating up people. What a sadistic guy. Anyways, let's move on and lastly check out the Inspire battle spell with this guy. As you can see, his physical attack is 814, and if you use Inspire, instead of getting attack speed, he will have a lot of physical attack. Now his physical attack increased to 1204. So using Inspire might be a good idea with this guy. If you are in a pinch and use Inspire, you will have a huge boost of physical damage and you can wreck the floor with your enemies. Was it wreck? Anyways, so this is our new hero. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope everyone liked it. Please leave a like and comment below your thoughts or anything you want to say, because the comment section is just made for that purpose, so use it. Also, please share and make sure you subscribe if you are new, and ring that bell beside it, because ringing a bell when you see it is a very good manner. Otherwise you will be a bad boy, bad girl. So don't be one and ring the bell. So that's it, and I am out. Oh well, you can go if you want. No need to stay here. The video ended a while ago. Well, I'm just trying to make the video 13 minutes 16 seconds and 85 centisecond long. I hear something good will happen if you do that. While I do that, you can also watch one of these videos and enjoy. So please do that. Watch one of these videos. Huh?